Hello, Jesse D'Angelo here. Thank you for joining me on whatever episode this is of Storytime. Yay! It's a rainy Sunday afternoon here, and I got some errands to run, but first I got some new video content for you. I just stuttered a little bit. Why didn't I cut that out? Well, because I don't have my editing shit hooked up yet. I just downloaded Blender, and I tried figuring out how to use it and teaching myself how to edit, and yeah, that's not happening. So I actually have a friend who's going to either come here or I'm going to go to his house. He's going to show me how to use Blender. And I know I've been saying this for a while, but I know my audio quality is bad. I know I don't have any editing. I know this is a super ghetto setup, but I am working on it. So probably not this episode, but maybe next week, hopefully, I will have sat down with my friend. He will have taught me a few things, and I can actually start putting out more polished content where you don't have to see me stammering over my words. So fingers crossed that that'll actually happen soon. So on to today's topic. See, that would be edited out, once I get editing. Talking about blurbs, those pesky things on the back covers of your books, and on Amazon, when you go read a book's description on Amazon, that's your blurb. Now, it would seem like that'd be something easy to do. You write a whole book, you write 70,000 words, what's a little 150 word blurb? Well, it turns out it's fucking hard. Nobody likes writing blurbs. You have to condense everything into this one tight little nugget, and you don't want to give too much away. You want to be a little bit mysterious, and you got to entice people with it. So it's very hard, and it's its own animal. It's a completely different skill set from writing a short story or writing a book. And a lot of novelists write their book, and they're like, okay, well, now I'll just write a blurb, and they sit down, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, fuck. And so I know the topic of this video, you read the description, it says how to write the perfect blurb. Well, this is one of those videos where it's not me telling you how to do it, because I'm still trying to figure out how to do it myself. I'm still learning. I went through many drafts of the blurbs of my previous books, and now in the book I'm writing now, I just wrote the first draft, let's say, of the blurb. And I'm probably going to go through several drafts of this blurb, working with my editor, showing it to beta readers, just saying, like, what do you think of this blurb? And, I mean, really tweaking it and working on it. So I'll share a little bit about my philosophies on blurbs, but this is not me saying, like, hey, I'm an expert, let me tell you what to do. This is me saying, like, well, these are my thoughts. This is kind of what I think, works, but also, I'm trying to figure it out. So the first thing I did, like any rational person would do in this situation, how do I write a great blurb? I Googled it. So I went to Google, how do I write a great blurb? And a few things came up, and this list was one of them. It's a top 10 list, and I don't necessarily agree with everything on it, but I'm going to read what the top 10 suggestions are from this list, and I'll tell you what I think. Number 1, know your genre. Duh. Number 2, give readers what they want. Duh. Number 3, start with a hook. Okay, that's important. You want that first sentence to really be like, grab someone, right? Number 4, entice, not summarize. Okay, that's one that I kind of just intuitively knew. I was like, you don't want to just tell people exactly what happens, right? You want to kind of draw them into it. Number 5, approximately 150 words. All right, that's something I've seen in a few different places. It should be between 100 and 200 words. 2, maybe 3 paragraphs, and short paragraphs, right? Number 6, avoid cliches. Duh. That goes without saying for any writing. You want to try to avoid cliches. But cliches exist for a reason, because they work, so every now and then, cliche is okay. Number 7, write it in third person. Okay, well, I guess that just makes it more kind of universal and easy to swallow. Number 8, appeal to emotions. Okay, I guess that works into, like, give readers what they want, entice people, that's all playing off people's emotions. Number 9, give the blurb a plot. I read this one a couple times, like, it's a little hard to say really what that means. It's like, is the blurb supposed to have some separate plot? to your actual book, or maybe it's saying just wants you to consolidate it into there's like a little story in and of itself within that 150 words. So a little bit confusing. Number 10, write more than one blurb. Okay, so I see this as like writing drafts. When I wrote the blurb for Skinner, I must have gone through like 10 drafts of that, just tweaking it over and over again. And so that's what I suggest, is like treat your blurb like you're writing a book. It's not just some little thing that you throw away. It is very important to your book. So write that first draft, show it to people. Go back, tweak it, write that second draft, write a third, fourth, fifth, however many drafts it takes. That blurb is very important, and it is its own form of art. It's like writing a haiku or a poem or a newspaper article. It has a way about it. So don't underestimate it, and don't skimp on it. Treat the blurb very seriously and work very hard at it. And that's what I got for you today. So thank you for watching. As always, if you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe, support indie authors like me and others. And you can find my stuff in the link below. See my stuff on Amazon.com, and buy my books so I can make money. Thank you for watching. I'm Jesse D'Angelo. See you next time.